Hi folks, this is Alex Jones, and I want to tell you about the Silver Lungs generator. Now you can produce pure and endless colloidal silver and deliver the solution directly into the bloodstream by breathing the solution through the lungs. The respiratory system is the first line of defense for airborne pathogens and viruses. The Silver Lungs generator infuses the respiratory system with your self-produced nano-silver solutions and also delivers the silver nanoparticles instantly into the bloodstream. With continued legislation threatening the sale of nano-silver products, you can now produce pure and endless colloidal silver with the Silver Lungs generator. Very easy to follow, step-by-step instructions are provided, making production fast and simple. Go to www.silverlungs.com today and learn more about the breakthrough technology of the Silver Lungs generator. That's www.silverlungs.com. This is Alex Jones with 5 good reasons you should consider buying a solar power generator. Number 1, new climate legislation could easily double or triple your electric bill. Number 2, our new energy czar wants to control how much power your electric company allows you to have. It's true. Total government control of electricity in the name of smart grid technology is coming. Number 3, in some areas of the country, the power grid is dangerously overloaded. And now, new socialist legislation is only compounding the problem. Number 4, dangerous weather is always a threat to local grids. Every year, thousands of families lose their power from weather-related outages. Number 5, a solar power generator provides powerful backup insurance and peace of mind. Folks, I really believe in the solar power generators offered by Solutions from Science, one of my oldest sponsors. You can get more information at www.mysolarbackup.com. That's mysolarbackup.com. Remember, the government doesn't own the sun, so go to mysolarbackup.com or call 1-877-327-0365.
You may be arrested and or subject to other police action.
Tyranny is here. The grim future foretold in 1984 has become reality.
It really says that the state is God.
The United States is now recognized globally as one of the most oppressive police states on earth. This film conclusively proves the existence of a secret network of FEMA camps, now being expanded nationwide. This documentary exposes how the continuity of government program has established an all-powerful shadow state. Police State 4 chronicles the sickening depths to which our republic has fallen. Prepare to enter the secretive world of emergency dictatorship. Body scanners, sound cameras, citizen spies, stage terror, and cameras on every street corner. It's only the beginning of the New World Order's hellish plan. The police state isn't coming. It's here. Secure your copy today at Infowars.com or see it online in the highest quality at prisonplanet.tv.
He's the T-Rex of political talk. Alex Jones on the GCN Radio Network.
We as a nation are headed for an economic disaster.
While our leaders and the mainstream media have finally admitted that the American economy is in critical condition, they are not telling us the whole truth.
$4 trillion being spent here, and there isn't that much money, in the whole world available for the government. So they begin to recognize, boy, my grandchildren are going to be paying this bill. My great-grandchildren may be paying this bill off.
Are you financially and spiritually prepared to withstand the worst of times? This DVD box set, several years in the making, features exclusive, never-before-seen interviews and commentary with some of the most renowned scholars, activists, professors, best-selling authors, and economists. Containing over 8 hours of exclusive footage, this no-nonsense box set will give you all of the information you and your family need to survive financial Armageddon, the end of freedom, martial law, government tyranny, national bankruptcy, the death of the U.S. dollar and euro, tyranny at the hands of the global elite. The Fall of America and the Western World features never-before-seen interviews with experts from the left wing and the right wing.
Census takers are spreading out all over America, entering GPS coordinates of your not only your house, but the front entrance, the back entrance, any side entrances there. Any way they can, inch by inch, to take away the sovereign rights of the American people.
The Fall of America and the Western World is packed with hundreds of actionable tips that you can do right now to save yourself and your family. It will also teach you how to buy precious metals, how to diversify your portfolio, how to get off the grid, how to fight the New World Order and globalism, how to protect yourself from martial law, inflation, hyperinflation, the credit crisis, offshoring, the death of the middle class, job losses, food shortages.
There's a longer trailer, and you can get an idea of what's in the film at thefallofamerica.net. And yes, I'm really promoting this because I'm in it. It's extremely informative. People need to see it. Again, the website is thefallofamerica.net to secure your copy. And even if you know all about this stuff, your friends, your family, your neighbors don't, it is vital to wake people up and to warn them. Now, continuing here today with Brian Kraft, one of the filmmakers involved in this, I wanted to have you continue the story, but start back over. You used the analogy of we were a mansion, the wealthiest in the world as a country, beautifully furnished, beautiful plants, beautiful rugs, beautiful chandeliers, fixtures, bookshelves. There was jewelry in the bedroom, in the jewelry box. There was a storehouse of knowledge, and now everything is gutted. Please continue.
Yeah, the mansion analogy, and I'll add one thing to that, Alex. The whole mansion is gutted, but out the back window of that mansion, you have Bernanke and people like him with bullhorns going, "It's fine. We're in recovery. We're in recovery. Don't worry. See, there's more jobs now." They don't tell you that those are Census Bureau jobs.
And the job is tying chains to the pillars and actually wrecking the entire facility.
So they've
got a wrecking ball, and they're like,
right.
"Don't worry, we've got the carbon tax. It'll while you're destroying the actual superstructure, that'll give you a job."
Right.
We'll give you a job putting your own neck in a noose. Here.
Exactly. So I imagined, as you were telling me this mansion analogy and explaining it to me, I imagined the mansion with 12 pillars. Well, I told this to Doug Casey, the eminent economist who's in the series, and he said, yeah, and 2 of those pillars have already fallen in 01, 08, and 09, right? And the other 10 are already cracked. So it's very important that we convey this. It's not about, oh, this could happen in 2012 or 13 or 14. No, it's happening now. We're in the middle of it.
They've already annihilated our economy. NAFTA and GATT is just, it's already falling apart, and they keep lying, saying it's going to get better. It's going to get better in just a minute. It's going to be all right.
Yes, and so I'm cautioning anybody who's listening and anyone who will listen to me and you to please, yes, fight them. Yes, read Ron Paul's book, End of the Fed, and many others.
Yeah, you're a big Ron Paul fan.
Love Ron Paul.
Yeah, what woke you up before you make that point?
I think I've always had a problem with authority, and I always questioned. I just never felt right. I always felt like I was being lied to. And it became... No,
you don't question government, sir. That's racist Al-Qaeda talk.
Yeah, exactly.
Thomas Jefferson was a terrorist, and you may be with him.
Thomas Jefferson is rolling in his grave. He's everything that he warned against.
He's Al-Qaeda. He's un-American.
Right.
George Washington's even worse. Come on. Right. Come on, get with the program. Globalization's good. Right. I'm sorry, the point you were trying to make when I interrupted you. You said if I could just get one thing across to the people, so I interrupted.
If I could just get one thing across to people is this. We have to fight them, yes. You have to educate yourself and your family and your friends and the people that belong to your church and temples, yes. But you have to protect yourself as well. There are things you should be doing right now with regards to your finances, with regards to getting your home in order, to getting your block in order, with regards to knowing how to fight martial law, how to fix yourself not fix yourself, but how to get wise spiritually.
Get your head screwed on.
Get your head screwed on. There's things. And this movie, this series, in part, I'm not saying this is the fix-all. This is the beginning, right? Is this series helps people.
It's a roadmap.
It's a roadmap along with your work and Ron Paul's work.
Oh no, I love the fact that there's so many great films coming out, and this one is truly different because it is in the long form and really gets into detail from all these different angles, but that it creates a gestalt that all tells the same story.
It tells the same story, and frankly, when the economy collapses or continues to collapse and it gets worse, and there are bread lines and bank failure.
Well, we already have 40 million people on food stamps. That's a 21st century bread line.
Right. And more unemployment and hyperinflation. And for anybody who doesn't know what that is, go Google hyperinflation Weimar Germany, hyperinflation Argentina, hyperinflation Zimbabwe. See, Americans think that we are impervious to...
But the very same group of globalists have set this up here.
Exactly. And it's happening in Greece and Slovenia and Spain. Iceland, exactly. So we're not impervious people.
Iceland had months of almost no food on the shelves. And the bankers said, you must give us basically everything. And then when the people said no and rioted for a year, they found out that the bankers really didn't need all that money and it was all a big scam. But the question is, will we say no?
And you know what's interesting, Alex, and this is what you have been doing so well for so many years, is this. When we collapse, and there are the bread lines and the bank failures, right? Ask yourself, do you want to be the guy at home or do you want to be the guy waiting in the bread line? Because if you prepare yourself now, you'll be the guy at home with your family, right? And other things. Now, what happens when this all collapses? That's when the Patriot Act and all these other draconian legislation.
And what is the media saying? They're saying those of us that were warning and predicted this over a decade ago, like George Humphrey, the economist, who 12 years ago on my show predicted it all and said by 2000.